A new island was born from this thing called the Centerform, and somehow this thing called the Malice slipped onto this puny land. So, yeah, that's happening, and this Malice thing is expanding, and the government of the map, called Restricted Research and Salty Solitude, uh, they like they're like trying to set up bases. So then they accidentally create rifts, and that made things from other places come to this place, which resulted in a really bad season called Rifted in Time. There is extreme pressure under the island, then volcanoes erupt all over the island. So yeah, that happened, and then at the end of the season, they all spewed out chunks of rock. Then 15 years later, there are a bunch of cities and stuff. So, anyways, back to the Malice. Oh, wait. It destroyed everything in the next season. But then, this guy named Indigo, the leader of Restricted Research, sends a rift rocket to the King of Malice, leaving the Centerform exposed and damaged, resulting in things from other things coming to this place, like Calming Cove. Then the Malice King returned and drained the Centerform thingy, but it was too much and he exploded. But the world ended, so that happened. So then, like, the Centerform thingy, like, it still had, like, a little bit of energy left, and then it created, like, a different version of itself, so that happened. So, anyway, and then, yeah. So then this guy named Sergeant Tilapia, he brings his fishy friends to the island, yeah. So, yeah, that was season 2. Yeah, it was pretty good. Anyway, so then, in season 3, these meteors, which Sergeant Tilapia accidentally rifted onto the island, they just there's 2 of them, and they completely just, like, smash into everything, yeah. And then there's, like, passengers on these meteors, and yeah. So these passengers are like alien things, like, and then they like call in the big alien boys, like the mothership and all that, like abductors, and these abductors are trying to find the center of the island, like the Centerform. You know what I'm talking about. So anyway, yeah, like there's like mass destruction like everywhere. So eventually they find the Centerform thingy-mabobber, and they drain it, and they keep on draining it, and like until it's like almost gone, until the guy named Indigo again, he sends like a huge rocket at the mothership. Oh, and did I mention like the main character is Frisk? He's the leader of Salty Solitude. Yeah, I forgot to mention that. Anyway, so Indigo, he sends like this big boy rocket at like the thing at the big mothership, and it crashed all over the island, but the Centerform is still intact a tiny bit, but it kept on destabilizing and destabilizing and destabilizing and destabilizing and destabilizing until like it sends like this huge thing of desert across the map. Yeah. So there's like it's actually like the best season I've ever made. So anyway, and so yeah, like it keeps on destabilizing. This guy who created, not really created, but like helped create the Centerform. He's like, I am God. Here I am. I'm going to encase/hibernate this thing, so that you guys can all live peacefully on this map. So he creates a casing which sends like half the map back in time. That happened. So anyway, in season 7, yeah, these things called the Titans come down to the island. They're like creating their own kingdoms across the land. There's like a big jungle now, and then Pyro is trying. This guy, there's the Titan named Pyrote. He's like a fire dude. He like tries to make the entire world out of fire. So there's a huge war happening, but then Pyro gets defeated, but then no. Next season, like he smashes the ground, resulting in like a big tidal wave thingy mabobber, but he gets killed in the process. So anyway, like there's a big flood happening, and the Malice King is back, but he's like, I'm good, I'm chill. So yeah, that happens, and like every place on like half the on like his part of the island is flooded, and it's currently peace right now. It's like a summer themed season. Yeah, it was pretty cool. So basically, then Pyro comes back. He's like, "Yo, I'm gonna take over now." So he like lodges this ginormous sword into the it's pretty bad. So yeah, that happened. He like lodges his ginormous sword into yeah. So um then anyway, the Malice King is like, you know what? I'm sick of being good. I'm gonna turn bad again. He brings back the Malice. This is season 10, by the way. He brings back the Malice, and now Pyro is like, you know what? Being bad sucks. You know, everyone's beginning against you. I'm gonna be good again. So he's all like, yo, I'm good again. And then he helps defeat the Malice King, but they can't defeat him because he's too powerful. So then they suit up and they have like this ginormous war, and then eventually like the Malice King, who's actually his actual name is Dedrion, he lands in front of the center thingy, and he's like, "Yo, you don't have to do this. You don't have to kill me. After what you've done, blah blah blah." And also the Titan of Lightning, yeah, she gets killed, and then what turns out to be Indigo actually is Skyro's grandson. He like dives for this the power of the lightning. So yeah, he's now a god now. So he launches this big lightning bolt at Dedrion. He dodges out of the way and it lands straight into the center for him. You know that happened. Just casual things like the entire world just like smashed into pieces. Everything just died. So then everyone's back and happy. And then Sether for Real season 1. I know I was supposed to release a trailer, but the trailer I had, it sucked. And I also got the new HD60, so yeah, we couldn't release it. Anyway, season 2 trailer is going to come out very, very soon. So anyway, I'm going to explain the story for season 1. Anyway, so I saw like everyone's happy, like the world is back. There are like a couple of biomes. There's shroom, desert, pines, like cove, and basically plains. So yeah, it was a pretty good season 1. There wasn't much storyline. Anyway, so yeah, season 2's name is Collision. So there is a small teaser. So yeah, we'll see you guys in the next video, which will probably be some sort of Fortnite video.